company you got? What does it do?
It's poke, all about poke. We got Sam Choy's Poke to the max. We just got offered to put a restaurant in SFO Airport, and San Francisco Airport, and Seattle Airport, and London, and Dubai, and New Zealand.
Okay. Now, you're familiar, of course, with the Sam Choy Poke Contest.
Well, that's where it all started, you know. I mean, the vision for that was not just for me personally, but to allow us in Hawaii to have that opportunity to have this food, which is truly a food of Hawaii, you know, to go out there to the world and
Let me ask you, how long has this contest been?
30 years, over 30 years.
You started it. Okay. Now, how often is the contest held?
Once a year, you know, we have it, and the reason I've got emotional because today poke is a really hot food. It's on fire. It's all over the country, all over the world. People are falling in love with it. KTA here locally, Sack and Save locally, they're all building their whole food program around poke. So it was a long, hard challenge to do it. You know, wrote a lot of books on it, but it's not me. It's people like Mayor Kenoi who bought into it from way back. You know, saw the vision. Kind of I don't want to use the word cheap, but you know, kind of like a low-grade entry to try help promote it, to come and be part of it. Suisan donating all the fish. You know, it's a Hilo company. Yes, at the contest.
You've been doing this for a while.
Doing this for a while. What a great partnership. A few years ago, we got fortunate enough to have the corporate chef of Facebook to be part of it, him and his culinary team. Since then, he has passed. He got hit by a car. But anyway, you know, it's just amazing to see how poke has become. And that's exactly what I wanted to have happen. You know, I hate the word I, but what we wanted to happen, where it becomes as big as sushi and sashimi. You know, those are household words, sushi and sashimi, worldwide. You know, so to have, you know, it right here in Hawaii Island, I think was not only a blessing, but it's a natural because of the ocean, our fishermen, our farmers, everybody that come and support it.
How do you know Mayor Kenoi?
Well, I met him through a guy named Harry Ruddle. Way back when, we went out on a little jaunt when he was running for mayor. And, you know, I met him right there in McDonald's, sat down and talked brother to brother. And, you know, I just said, wow, this guy is amazing, you know.
When he was running for office?
Yes, when he was running for office. And then, you know, we went to Costco, and because the hot dog and the soda is only like $1 something, and, you know, I said goodbye, guys. And it's a good hot dog. I did my homework.
Okay. Let's move now to the poke contest in 2013. Where was it located this year?
At the Surf,
Keho Surf.
Keho Surf, I partnered with them because of Kamehameha Land. Had their marketing people behind it. You know, so it was kind of like important to have this kind of players behind it.
How late does the event go?
Well, the event goes to like right after about 4 o'clock, and then the cleaning up is the key. You know, all that tables and all that has to be put away, and you know, there's tons of fish and tons of stuff that has to be bagged up or packed up. You know, I think those are the real important things of, you know, finishing, because, you know, I don't want to be known for a guy that came there and left the place in a mess. You know, so they stick in. I kind of like make sure that it's, you know, looking in good hands. And
What time do you leave that day?
I leave about 3:30. I left 3:30 that day because, you know, we had a dinner, we had my wife, so, you know, that's part of the family, you know, thing for us.
When you left, was the event finished?
Yeah, the event was done, awards were given, they were cleaning up. I looked around, and Mayor Billy Kenoi was talking with some of the chefs and some of the vendors, and I just said, man, I tell you what, it can't be better than that. You know, he's in good hands there. I mean, they're in good hands.
Were you concerned that if you left, nobody was gonna take care of the volunteers?
No, well, you know, when I saw Mayor Kenoi there, I said, I know the volunteers will be taken care of, because that's his DNA. You know, I remember him telling me the story, and I've read some of the entertainers at Mayor Monarch. At the end of the night, on their world-class show, they sit out there and they sit down and Connie Kapila play music, but, you know, Billy went and got food and, you know, asked people to come and help, and now it's like a real hot ticket. I think that's the hottest ticket to go to the after party, you know? I think that's, you know, but see, that's the thing that makes him a champion. You know, nobody really looks at that. Nobody ever sees that, you know? Oh yeah, that's the the guys are all excited because they just won. They're holding the trophy up.
Is this a true and accurate depiction of the winning hockey stuff?
Yeah, that's what goes on, man. The excitement is just, it's like they won a gold medal at a race.
Yes, sir. What does this depict?
Like I said, that's a happy bunch of guys there, and the guy that's kneeling down, Joey Desmond, Mark Zuckerberg's personal and corporate chef of Facebook, who passed since then. I called Mayor Billy Kenoi to let him know that Joey had passed. He was doing a child event for the Burn Center, and he got hit by a car.
So these are the people, this is the winners of the hockey contest?
Yeah, the winners, and people are just gathering off with their photo op with the fish. You know, that's the trophy.
The
Yeah,
fish.
yeah, of course. It's poke. It's not the Ulu Festival. I'm sorry, Your Honor. He just jumped in, you know. That's
Show
a,
everybody. You recognize this?
yeah, I recognize that.
Sure.
He's trying to make poke.
Mayor Kenoi.
Yeah.
All right. Now, is this a true and accurate depiction of Mayor Kenoi trying to make pocket? Is that true?
I don't want to be disrespectful to the mayor, but yeah.
We offer each.
Sorry to be funny, I know this is serious stuff. Okay, so when we have the poke contest kind of like done with the secret judges and the judges that are assigned to judging, there's a lull between that, anywhere between an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, because they're tallying. And we have a celebrity poke off, you know, or cook off. And we asked the mayor to be part of it. And we have some really interesting people that are doing it. You know, we had people that made poke all their lives. And we threw Mayor Kenoi right in that mix. And he didn't win. But, you know, you can look around, you can see all the Aloha Shoyu bottles. So those are important things for our sponsors. You know, that we can give them the mahalo. You know, to have them have their soya up there, have the fish, and have these celebrities trying to make poke. I mean, one guy's trying, you know. But it's just amazing. So that's what happened at that photo.
So, sir, how important, in your mind, are the volunteers to this contest?
Well, I don't think we're blind, or we don't, you know, we're not the sharpest knives in the drawer, but without volunteers in any kind of event, it never happens. I was over at the Augusta golf tournament. 4,500 people come there like on throughout that whole, I don't know, could be more, but the volunteers in the thousands. Here in Hawaii Island, at our Mary Monarch, I think a lot of the volunteers there for us at the poke contest, to get back to your question. Without the volunteers, this thing don't go.
Thank you, sir.
I cannot do it. Yeah.
I have no further questions.
Good morning.
Morning.
You talked about the volunteers who are key to making sure this event can go on without a hitch. Is that right?
Well, you know, like I said, without them, this thing doesn't fly.
Right. And you also talked about the duration of the event. Technically, it starts at 10. So when is the poke preparation done? Is it prior to 10?
In the morning, they come in, we give them about a 2-hour timetable, And nobody can be in the room, nobody can be in there when they're making their poke.
And then you have to be called making your poke by 10, because that's when the judging.
That's right, that's when the judges start, or, you know, within that window of time that we're given, so that they can put their presentation on the table, then the judges go through.
And are you a judge or are you a
I'm not a
contestant?
judge, because I don't want to get yelled at, you know, so I got smart years ago.
And you cannot compete either.
I cannot compete, I just keep that very much on that level. It helps a lot, trust me.
And you said the volunteers come from all walks of life, the farmers, the fishermen, and just people who love poke, right?
That's it, you know, I mean, that just feel like that's a great vehicle for them
And so
to tie in, you know.
the people who assist with the event, the volunteers, you don't have a shortage of them. There's people gung-ho, they want to help out.
Well, you know, the sad thing about it is just always the same faces, though, like everything else. You know, that's the real challenging. You get the same faces that give, you know. It's important to try to really understand that mechanics of volunteering. If you look around year after year, year in, year out, you'll find the same people showing up. And, you know, I think it's wonderful, but it's also important to try to get new people, you know, because then the team will have staying power, you know.
And then you left the event at 3:30.
Yes, I leave around between that time, because it's a long day for me, you know, and the awards are all out. Everybody's got their awards, everybody's happy. And, you know, some of them are just sort of elated because they won, and some people are grumbling because they didn't win. So I make sure that everybody's comfortable before I leave, on that sense.
And you did that at 3:30.
Yeah, well, you know, 3:30 on, you know, to whatever time I feel like I gotta get out of here, because, you know, we got a dinner to eat.
The Sam Choy Poke Contest is a 30-year tradition.
Yep. From Hakuna Prince it started, with the Aloha festivals.
Has it always been known as a Sam Choy Poke Contest?
Yeah, it always has been, you know. And today we got this poke contest in Seattle. We tied it in with the Seattle Seahawks, Michael Bennett, with his foundation.
Is he gonna make poke too?
Yes, he did. You know, he's given a lot of time and money to our state, you know, with his camps. And he's coming back bigger than ever, because he believes the younger generation got to, you know, get up, not watch TV, not play telephones, and exercise and eat right. That's what he does. So we moved it there to raise money for his foundation. My whole thing is making sure that he'll come to Hawaii Island. I want him to come and put a camp out here. You know, and that's the things that I talked with Mayor Kenoi, you know, trying to get the Kobe Bryants, and, you know, our kids don't see that, you know.
I have no further questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Thank you.
Any questions?